The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
People want me to talk about dating a celebrity. People want me to date Sexy Red. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Well, but real quick,
I would never even throw my darn line in the Sexy Red water.
listen.
Ooh,
if you're about the business of this show, and you can come up on Sexy Red, that would be huge for us.
Man, you crazy. I wouldn't put your penis in Sexy Red. I cleaned that up the best way I could.
God is good.
You gotta be
and
kidding
Lord, please
me.
forgive us. Lord, please forgive us.
God
is good all the
you gotta
time,
be
and all the
kidding
time
me.
God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Yeah, man. If you got your pee-pee on these streets, man, you need to put it in something that's going to benefit the show. Straight up. Take one for the team.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. I'll sexy your red.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
We have our new advertising rate sheet available. The Two Live Stews have a current reach of 50,000 people.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Here's the big thing about it. If we advertise your business, you got to remember, this is pretty much forever. It's in perpetuity because these videos are streamed and you can watch it over and over and people can watch what we did 6 months ago and they're still going to see your advertisement. Okay?
It's constant.
Constant. All right. So, internet-based or Atlanta-based businesses, just going to shoot you real. I mean, if you're in Arizona and you got a brick and mortar, we probably can't help you a lot, to be honest with you. Now, if you want to advertise the show just to show some love, that's cool. But an Atlanta-based business and internet-based business, check us out. Email us, okay? sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. Here, your sponsorship packages starting at $75. And you're getting a lot of value from $75. In the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group, we got 40,000 people, okay? So you got 4 different levels. Level 1, $75. And really, it's still great because, once again, perpetuity. F with your boys. Okay? So if you're interested, email us. We'll send you this rate sheet, the packages, and advertise your business right here on the Two Live Stews. You see that right there? Bruh's old.
That's right.
Every Q in America should be drinking Southern Edge. Steve Scott, Beta Mu 92, myself, Zy Spring 90, and you, Delta Kappa 92. Every broad America should scan this QR code and check out Southern Edge.
You look so sweet. No. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. now pour me a one. Better yeah, make it soon. They say the night is young. Wet this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you dream, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah, because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Imagine feeling invigorated and focused, not by artificial substances, but by natural pre-workout supplements. This isn't just a thought, but a reality many athletes and fitness enthusiasts are embracing. They hold the key to elevated performance without the commonly associated side effects of synthetic products. However, overlooking the potential of these supplements means missing out on that all-natural energy boost and focus. It means accepting unnecessary crashes post-workout. It's a pain point that no fitness enthusiast should grapple with, especially when there's a healthier alternative. At Lion Roar Herbs, we produce a vegan all-natural pre-workout that is proven to increase performance and boost every workout. Visit us at lionroarherbs.com to learn more and look for natural performance energy. That's NPE. We are sure you will feel the difference.
Our goal is to intrigue you with the thought of maximizing your performance through natural means. We'd like to offer you the chance to explore the world of natural pre-workout supplements further. It's time you unlocked your true potential with natural performance energy. That's NPE. For the boost you need, use your phone and scan the QR code to visit us at our website today.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
People want me talking about dating a celebrity. People want me to date Sexy Red. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Well, but real quick,
I would never even throw my darn line in the Sexy Red water.
listen.
Ooh,
if you're about the business of this show, and you can come up on Sexy Red, that would be huge for us.
Man, you crazy. I wouldn't put your penis in Sexy Red. I cleaned that up the best way I could.
God is good.
You gotta be
and
kidding
Lord, please
me.
forgive us. Lord, please forgive us.
God
is good all the time, and all the
kidding
time
me.
God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Yeah, man. If you got your PP on these streets, man, you need to put it in something that's going to benefit the show. Straight up. Take one for the team.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. I'll sexy your red.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews experience. We back, shall we? This right here, this ain't your ordinary ish.
Two Live Stews Experience. Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart. Baby, we back. Woo, yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews experience, shouty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
Yep. ATL, shawty. Gotta be creative if you're gonna ask people for money. Gotta have a darn gimmick or something. Yes, sir. You still ain't getting $1 from me because I don't have no cash.
Gotta thank God every minute of every day. Good morning and welcome to the Doghouse. Shouts out to my man Creole Indian Eagle. He's number 1. Griff from A&T is number 2. KK Ash, good morning. Number 3. And an honorable mention to the class of 1991's very own stag himself, John Dingle in the building. Good morning, everybody, and thank y'all for joining your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart, the makeup of the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, Dougie Stew. How you doing this morning, sir?
I'm fantastic, sir. How about you?
Absolutely stupendous, sir. Stupendous. Really enjoyed last night's Falcon recap show.
Hold on. You just can't skip over the video. This doesn't work like that.
Well, I was about to get to that.
That's not the right order. We have to talk about the video.
You don't determine my order.
You don't want to talk about the video?
I was about to talk about the video. I mean,
no, you weren't. You were just talking. You were just about to talk about last night.
Well, then go ahead and do as you wish.
I don't want to talk about the video now. You done spoiled it.
Okay.
That's how it works. We show the video and then we talk about the video. You can't talk about something else and then we come back to the video later.
I mean,
it doesn't work like that.
I was going to get to that, but I mean, you didn't give me a chance to. So you go ahead and do it your way. You know, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Tree, come on for a second, please.
Good morning, Tree.
Let's get a mediator. Let's get a mediator on this. And Tree, you got to remember to put yourself in the middle.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm tired. I want to talk about last night.
Tree.
Yes.
When you show the video.
Yes, sir.
Aren't we supposed to talk about the video? If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm doing something wrong, tell me.
Would you like me to answer?
Yes.
Okay. So I know that I produced the show. I actually don't ever know the rules until you present them. So if as of today, September 23rd, we want to implement that, but I did want to talk about, I thought talking about last night was a great thing because we actually really just only slept for like 3 hours. And so I think that's a little more important than videos that you post when we're supposed to be taking stuff that the people post. Videos that you post on your page and then bring to the situation. But we know that you are in charge, so it's really whatever you want to do. But good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining.
All right.
So you don't ever tip? You don't ever tip anybody when they're doing something like that on the streets?
No. We don't have to stick to it just because this whole blow up in the first 30 seconds of the show.
No, I mean, no, this is what you want to do, so let's do it so we can get it out of the way and move on.
No.
So you don't ever give any of the panhandlers, whether they're telling jokes, whether they're straight up with you like this money you give me for alcohol, no matter what it is, you don't ever tip.
So just so we can move on, if I had cash in me, I would have given that guy a tip. I mean, the guy was juggling bowling pins.
Right.
I didn't, but normally I don't tip no panhandler, beggar, whatever you want to call him. I don't give him no damn tip. They need to get a job, a job.
Well, this guy, I mean, he provided entertainment for you while you were at the light.
Yeah, but I didn't ask for the entertainment though.
To the point where you even videoed what he was doing.
Technically, he was entertaining himself.
In essence, he provided you a service.
Got to be creative if you're going to.
He didn't provide me a service because I didn't ask for the service.
Well, no, but you're using his services because you're even videoing them, and we're using them on the show right now.
You're saying I should have turned away and looked away if I didn't want to pay him.
You shouldn't pay attention, yes, and you damn sure can't video him. Look at him right now, man. I knew you was videoing me. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting something.
If I had $1, I would have given a guy $1. If I had $1, I would have given a guy $1. Let's just move on.
Okay.
So if you've been under a rock for the last 12 hours or 6 hours, we did a Falcons wrap-up show last night. And we know the show is basically worldwide, but we're based in Atlanta. But we did a Falcons wrap-up show last night after the Falcons Kansas City game on Sunday Night Football. We plan to do that after every Falcons game this year. That's the plan. Sometimes we may have some conflicts, but that's what we plan to do. We had a great turnout. A lot of people called in, and we had fun, and it was good. It was good.
Kirk Cousins actually outplayed Patrick Mahomes on his home field last night. Kirk Cousins threw for 230 yards. He was 20 for 29, 1 pick, 1 TD. Patrick Mahomes was 26 for 39, 217 yards.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff we got to get to.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
This is an example of stats lie. You think Kirk Cousins played a better game than Patrick Mahomes last night? Because his numbers you just read were better?
Kirk Cousins' numbers were better than Patrick Mahomes. I just read them to you. 20 for 29, 230 yards versus 26 of 39 for 217 yards. Well, Patrick Mahomes had 2 TDs and Kirk only had 1. That's the only difference, and that difference is huge because an extra score is why they won. But I think I'm going to refrain from calling Kirk Cousins the GIMP, man, because had he been able to be more mobile, it would have been advantageous to their success for sure. But looking at the numbers, okay, which Numbers are very important. He did not have a bad game.
So why are you going to stop calling him the Gimp, though? And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
Man, you competed with Patrick Mahomes numbers-wise, minus one touchdown pass. I mean, I'm not calling Mahomes no Gimp. So, again, and I'm not trying to just – somebody texted me and said, yeah, man, you got to be nicer if you want press pass. I'm cool, man, because when I go to the Dome – when I go to the Benz, I'm going to be outside tailgating anyway. I'm going to be outside with TVs and with DJ Bing and with food and with listeners and dogs and poodles anyway. So I'm cool on that. But he played a damn good game last night, man.
So 12 years of doing radio, I went to one Falcons game. I was in the press box one game, and that was the only time I needed. Because it's too stuffy in there. It's a lot of like unwritten little rules and stuff that they want you to adhere to.
Right.
And cats looking at you all kind of, it was a bad experience for me. So I don't give a damn. I'm going to talk my talk and speak what I want to speak.
Right.
Period.
Yep.
I ain't trying press to get up in the press box and sit by them during stuffy, during old curmudgeons. That's not everybody, but that's a lot of them.
Ball award to everybody that's on the screen right now. Bay 11, Automotive, the towing company, NPE, financial education and guidance. I'll be talking to you guys about those guys shortly. The good folks from Southern Edge are always powering the stews and fueling the stews. And this is a Baller and Busters Monday. Shouts out to the Zeta Bros. They got their golf tournament coming up September 28th, 2024. Make sure you scan this QR code to find out more information about that golf tournament. And shouts out to the Bros. Real quick, man, my first Baller Award goes to, tell me what these teams have in common. My first Baller Award goes to Kansas City, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Minnesota. And there's another game tonight that will determine if I put another one of these teams on this list that I'm giving this Baller Award to. You have any idea who's going to?
They won. All of those teams won.
Yes, that too. Dig a little bit deeper, though. Dig a little bit deeper. You're talking surface right now. Dig a little bit deeper.
I don't want to dig deeper. We don't have time to dig deeper. We're only here for an hour today. We're going to be done at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. I'm sorry. So I can't dig deeper. Just tell me, man.
All of those teams I just mentioned are the only undefeated teams remaining in the NFL to this point.
Okay.
3-0. Kansas City's 3-0, Seattle's 3-0, Pittsburgh's 3-0, Minnesota's 3-0. And tonight the Bills play the Jags, and that game is in Buffalo. The Bills are right now 2-0 with a chance to be 3-0 after tonight's game, which they probably should be because the Jags are struggling and the Bills have been playing good. Out of all of those 5 teams that I just mentioned, sir, which one is playing the best ball in your eyes? KC, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, and the Buffalo Bills.
Well, I really haven't seen the other teams, but I've seen Pittsburgh twice. Defensively, they're kind of like the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens of yesteryear.
I agree.
So Justin Fields is not turning over the football. Ball award to him. Metro Atlanta native. His daddy is the bruh. Somebody reminded me yesterday. So, yeah, I would say Pittsburgh. Right now, Pittsburgh, Justin Fields should get more comfortable, even more comfortable than he was yesterday, which yesterday he had total command of the offense.
He looked really good yesterday.
Total command of the offense. So, yeah, I would say Pittsburgh.
Last night, sir, you mentioned Pittsburgh. Justin Fields last night throws for 245 yards, had one interception, which some people say wasn't his fault, but he was 25 for 32, 245 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception.
I missed the interception. I don't even remember the interception he threw.
Yeah, but it's part of the game. And you know what, man? I'm going to mention this real quick. YouTube is confusing me right now because there's so many games on. I'm trying to watch a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I'm missing whole games. So I got to figure this out.
You talk about the platform. You talk about the multi-screen thing?
Yes.
Yeah, but we've debated this for 20 years almost.
No, you've debated it. I don't debate it. You've debated it.
No, your stance is you have more than one. Well, actually, you had actual different TVs when we first started this conversation, and your thing is I'm watching multiple games, and I'm telling you, you can't watch but one game at a time. You can watch a second of this and move your head over and watch a second of that.
Hence the multiple games. Thank you very much for making my point before I even had to say a damn thing. Thank you, man. Real quick, the Seattle Seahawks, I think as a unit, special teams, defense, and offense, I think they're playing some of the best football right now. I really do. Now, the competition that they've had to face hadn't been stellar competition like the Kansas City Chiefs, but at the end of the day, I think the Seahawks are playing really good ball out of all those 4 teams, and I think Kansas City, being Kansas City, they always start off a little loosey-goosey. They'll get it together towards the end.
Nadi says Justin Fields turned over the football yesterday from the chat. I don't remember that. I missed that, and I thought I had watched the entire whole game. Maybe I got caught on a phone call or went to answer the door or something. I don't remember that turnover, but okay. If you make that comment, you clearly didn't see the game because he played great. Every throw that he made was precise, on target, definitive. Like he wasn't unsure about himself yesterday, kind of like he's looked basically his entire career in the NFL. Can I get my first Ball and Buster awards, man?
I'm looking forward to that Ball and Buster, sir.
First ball award goes to the Colorado Buffaloes, man. Unbelievable game Saturday night. They come back and they beat Baylor in overtime. Shedeur Sanders, 25 for 41, 341 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Game of the year so far, very easily.
It was an amazing game.
Very easily. My Buster Award, first Buster Award, we give Ballers and Busters on Monday. After the weekend during football season, my first Buster Award goes to the Baltimore Ravens. You might say, Dougie, why are you giving Baltimore a Buster Award? Because they were up by 3 touchdowns to start the fourth quarter, and somehow they continue to let these leads just slip away, even to the point where they lose games. They didn't lose yesterday to Dallas, but that game was way more, of a bigger margin of victory than it should have been. Let's just put it like that.
I agree.
I mean, a great game for Baltimore. Offense was clicking. Dallas, on the other hand, they can get a Buster Award. I know there's a lot of Cowboy fans in here. They can get a Buster Award, but Dallas is in trouble, man.
Yep.
Dallas is in real trouble.
I do want to bring something to your attention. Last night's situation for the Dallas Cowboys, who I'm about to give a Buster Award to, does not fall on Dak Prescott. Dak threw for almost 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, had 0 interceptions, completed several passes, but defensively, hold on, real quick. Defensively, I keep seeing Michael Parsons on the sideline. Dare I say, fussing at cats? Dare I say, giving cats lectures? But he had damn sack last night. They didn't get near the quarterback last night. So this hellacious defense that everybody's been talking about, and they can do this to the pass rusher, they can do that to the pass rusher. Michael Parsons, I keep seeing him giving all these lectures on the sidelines and fussing at people, but he had damn sack last night. So Buster Award to the Dallas Cowboys and to that defense that ain't doing nothing like they're supposed to be doing.
Not trying to bump for the defense, but they were playing against the most dynamic quarterback that we've seen since Michael Vick.
Okay, I agree.
They were near him, but he ran away from them a lot of times.
Right.
I thought you were going to give a Buster Award to Jerry Jones in that video that's circulating with him and Jamie Foxx, and Jerry Jones is talking.
Hold that. Hold that.
Okay.
I think you should hold that.
All right.
I think you should hold that.
Because we're going to talk about it later, evidently.
Yeah.
One thing I want to mention, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
Hey, man, Dallas Cowboy fans are sick to their stomach right now. Just that quick. Another year has gotten away from them. Just that quick.
We did a show last night, a wrap-up show, Falcons wrap-up show. If you own a business and you like to sponsor the wrap-up show, we'd love for you to be the sponsor, okay? Buy a block, buy that show. We would love to partner with you. Email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. We'll also go out to your business or whatever venue you're at to do a live remote. Did you catch the live remote last, Thursday night?
It was last Thursday night, sir. Down
Yeah,
at the
did you
Doubletree
catch
Hotel
the
in Dublin,
remote
Maryland.
last Thursday night? It was fantastic. We did a bunch of great interviews. We haven't talked since then, man. Baller Award to us Thursday night.
Awesome.
We interviewed the great Chubb Rock, the great MC Shan, who I think that how'd you like the Shan interview, man?
I didn't.
Be careful what you say, man.
Well, no, I would have rather do something else with that time, but it worked out. I thought it worked out because it was something that you really wanted to do.
But it ain't about me. MC Shan is a hip hop forefather.
No, it's about you because we were all on the same page about Chubb, and then out of nowhere you just invited Shan up there to come and do his thing. So it's about you.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So because you aren't really familiar with Shan's work, clearly, and Tree definitely doesn't know about Shan.
I'm just as familiar with MC Shan as you are, sir.
I don't think you are. I don't think you are, because if you did, you wouldn't have had a problem in talking to a hip hop MC.
Yeah, man.
Hip hop legend. I'm sorry.
I think moving forward, we should set one rule and make this rule stand for everybody. Okay. We won't have any guests on the show that don't have teeth, man.
No drinking or pizza.
Okay. Those are all good rules. Those are all good rules, man. I mean, I thought the interview worked out good, even though
that was disappointing, man.
I mean, if he talked about it, I can talk about it. He talked about it multiple times on the show.
Yeah, that's
why can't I mention that?
That's very disappointing. And he was very transparent about the loss of his teeth.
I'm being the same way.
Now you're making fun of it.
I didn't laugh. I'm not making fun of anything.
You think he likes that he doesn't have teeth?
Oh, I see what's going on here.
You think that he likes? You think he's happy the fact that he doesn't have teeth, man?
Hey, man.
Really?
Look, man. I'm just saying, man, that
So in 20 years, when you don't have teeth, is it right for shows not to have you on because you don't have them anymore?
I won't even ask them to put me on if all of my pearly whites are gone. I won't even ask them to put me on. No. I'll be someplace with the banana, doing the best that I could do with the banana. Now, can we get back to it, man?
So once again, ball award to the Baltimore to the Baltimore Ravens on a big win on yesterday. They needed that first win of the year, 1-2 right now.
Do the Falcons get a Buster Award, sir?
I don't want to give them a Buster Award because they were playing the Kansas City Chiefs, world champion 2-time, total 3-time for Patrick Mahomes, world champions. They had opportunities that they got pass interference. You know something we missed talking about last night? In all of the conversation about Kirk Cousins and him not being able to move and not being mobile because of the Achilles.
He's not.
The 4th and 1 or 2, they ran like a toss sweep or like a off tackle play to Bijan.
We talked about it.
Stuffed.
Right, we talked about it when Jones was out of the game. So people were saying they should have ran a dive right where Jones would have been instead of running wide.
Right, but the reason why I'm addressing somebody said that I saw on a message board on a post. But the point is the reason they didn't run quarterback sneak is because Kirk Cousins can't run a quarterback sneak.
Oh, I see. Okay, what you're addressing is the fact that on the 4th and 1s or 3rd and 1s, we never ran a sneak. No,
we didn't run a sneak. We were a half a foot from scoring, but because Kirk Cousins doesn't have a surety on.
And this is one thing I wanted to mention that I didn't mention last night. Maybe there needs to be a Penix Jr. package for situations just like that. I mean, okay. Yes, Kirk Cousins clearly has
they could have put
knowledge base.
They could have put Bijan behind center if that's the case.
Well, no, but
remember Michael Penix has 2 bad knees too. I mean, I would run sneak with him more so than Cousins, but
right. Right.
Yeah. I agree with
if
you.
Deion is back there taking a direct snap, they know where the ball is going and they know who's going to run the ball. So you don't want to do
That's
that
true.
in that situation.
That's true.
But if you put Penix in there, who can drop back, throw quick slants, who can drop back, throw quick outs, who can drop back, throw quick screens, who can do the Philadelphia tush push. I mean, yeah, I just there could have been a couple of calls made better that would have assisted the Falcons with accomplishing what they were trying to accomplish, which is getting the win. Shouts out to the good bros. DK Spring 92, Zyside Spring 90, Beta Mu 92 as well, Dr. Scott. If y'all scan this QR code right here, Southern Edge and the Southern Edge Beverage Company will send a product straight to your door. Scan this QR code, man, to make sure that you are tasting the edge. Up next with the Two Live Stews, we're going to do more balls and busters. Is Ollie the next segment, Doug? I believe Ollie's the next segment, right?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Okay, Ollie's the following segment.
Yeah,
we'll do more balls and busters. I'm going to talk to you guys about the world changers, and then I'm going to bounce and leave the rest of the show to y'all because I got daddy duty this morning.
We have a short show today. The show's going to have to be done today at 8 o'clock. This is what we need. This is why we need y'all. This is why we need y'all to pass the word and tell people about the show, share the show, buy some sponsorship because we actually need 3 hours a day for 5 days a week. That's what we need to do. All right. So today, very, very short show. Hate that it's on a Monday because Monday is the big day to talk about everything.
Sports
from the
weekend.
weekend.
Yep.
But it's not going to happen today. When we get back, more your balls and busters. Don't go away. The Two Live Stews.
Imagine feeling invigorated and focused, not by artificial substances, but by natural pre-workout supplements. This isn't just a thought, but a reality many athletes and fitness enthusiasts are embracing. They hold the key to elevated performance without the commonly associated side effects of synthetic products. However, overlooking the potential of these supplements means missing out on that all-natural energy boost and focus. It means accepting unnecessary crashes post-workout. It's a pain point that no fitness enthusiast should grapple with, especially when there's a healthier alternative. At Lion Roar Herbs, we produce a vegan all-natural pre-workout that is proven to increase performance and boost every workout. Visit us at lionroarherbs.com to learn more and look for natural performance energy. That's NPE. We are sure you will feel the difference.
Our goal is to intrigue you with the thought of maximizing your performance through natural means. We'd like to offer you the chance to explore the world of natural pre-workout supplements further. It's time you unlocked your true potential with natural performance energy. That's NPE. For the boost you need, use your phone and scan the QR code to visit us at our website today.
Shouts out to the good folks from NPE, Lion Roar Herbs. We appreciate y'all, man. If you need a little boost throughout the course of the day or during your workouts, natural performance energy, baby. NPE, Lion Roar Herbs. Y'all check them out. Shouts out to Hezekiah. And also, man, I want to talk to y'all about World Changers real quick. The World Changers, it's a brand that encompasses 3 distinct platforms, each with a unique focus, but sharing the common goal of creating positive change for individuals and communities. The World Changers help empower individuals and communities throughout financial education and implementation. All right. Your agent, Lavrell Hawkins, has made significant strides in the financial services industry, using his expertise to guide and support others in achieving financial stability as well as success. Lavrell uses holistic approach that addresses the mental, physical, financial, and spiritual aspects of being in a well space and place when it comes to your finances. All right. Y'all give them a call, 919-764-4626. That's 919-764-4626. The World Changers Financials and Lavrell are dedicated to empowering you and your communities through financial education and implementation. When you know what to do with what you got, you can do more with it. All right. So shouts out to my man Lavrell as well as the World Changers, making this thing happen and getting it done with your financial needs. All right. Y'all give them a call, 919-764-4626.
Ball award to the Philadelphia Eagles, in particular, Saquon Barkley. 17 carries, 147 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Focus on the run.
17 carries. If he gets 25 carries, he's well over 200 yards. Great game for him yesterday. Philadelphia needed that win, and they got it.
people are getting away from establishing the line of scrimmage in the National Football League. They're treating this game like it's a college game now. They don't value paying running backs anymore. So that's why there's a lack of A-plus running backs, feature running backs. But when you've got a feature running back like Saquon Barkley, like Bijan Robinson, they've got to touch that ball 20, 25 times. They've got to have over 100 yards. And the Falcons didn't focus on that long enough on yesterday.
Ball award to the Indianapolis Colts and Anthony Richardson. He gets his first win on yesterday against the Chicago Bears. 10 for 20, only passed 50%, 167 yards, had 2 interceptions, but he made some pretty big plays with his legs. He's kind of struggling a little bit right now, and Caleb Williams is definitely struggling right now, sir.
He threw for 3 bills yesterday. They didn't get it done, but he threw for 3 bills. Sir, real quick.
Once again, he threw for 3 bills in garbage time, just like Dak Prescott did yesterday. In garbage time, those are what they call hollow stats.
I'm
rooting for Caleb Williams now. Don't get it twisted.
I've never seen anybody's stats say garbage time. I see the numbers.
That's the problem. You just see the numbers.
Right. Yeah.
There's more to the numbers. Numbers lie all the time. I don't want to get back in this discussion, but somebody went to great depths yesterday to point out Dak Prescott's numbers were just as good, or even they were even better than Lamar Jackson's or whatever.
Right.
But it all came in the last 8 minutes of the game when Baltimore was in prevent, but you're not putting that into the equation.
Oh, so the last 8 minutes of the game or the last quarter of the game doesn't count for stats. Only stats that you can really pay any attention to are the stats that come in the first 3 quarters. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. I've said what I've said. And I don't know why. I guess you just want to argue with me about this, but you understand the point I'm making. I think you understand.
Well, no, what I do understand is that whatever's on the board stats-wise, don't come off the board. I don't care if you get said stats in the first quarter, all 4 quarters, or just in the 4th quarter. Those stats stay on the board. Before I get out of here, man, and go be a dad to these kids.
What you got going on, man?
Kids got dental appointments, man, so they don't end up looking like a guest we had last week. So I got to make sure I get them to the dentist appointment, get them there on time. Real quick, man. Shohei Ohtani. I want to give him the Ultimate Baller Award. Okay? There's been a debate if he could be even considered one of the best ever. And not only with what he's done this season.
Well, he's already considered one of the best ever. You mean the best of all time?
Period.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, there's in my eyes, after this past week, there's no debate that he is hands down the best athlete to ever play the game of baseball. Not only did he enter and is the sole member of the 50-50 club, 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases, the game where he created and entered the 50-50 club, he went 6 for 6, had 3 home runs, had 10 RBIs, and he stole 2 bases. And oh yeah, Shohei is really a freaking pitcher. He's in the middle of a rehab year, so he's not pitching, but he's doing everything else that a baseball player could do. Shouts out to Shohei Ohtani. I'm giving him a Baller Award, man.
He is the greatest baseball player probably to ever walk the face of the earth, and it's not because of the hitting. He had probably one of the greatest games that's ever been played in breaking the record and getting to 50-50. Most people could say, like I saw a meme that said, batting-wise, he's had Barry Bonds' 11th best season. So Barry Bonds has done this type of thing year after year after year after year after year after year.
Right.
But Barry Bonds don't pitch.
Barry Bonds, right,
That's
man.
it.
Barry Bonds
That's
don't
it.
pitch, man.
That's it.
Barry Bonds is not a pitcher.
And not only does he just pitch, but he's probably the best pitcher in the game, too. He's not an average pitcher. He's not somebody that comes in when all of your relievers are used up or whatever.
Right.
He's probably the top 1 or 2 pitcher in the game today.
Okay, so top 1 or 2 pitchers in the game today. Only person in the 50-50 club. Oh, yeah, he's second in stolen bases in the league.
So
I mean, every tool, as a person, he's one of the best players at having all tools.
So this guy is a combination of Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds,
and Sammy Sosa.
No, I'm giving somebody that steals bases. Ricky, what's his name? Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
He's a combination. He's a combination of Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, and Ricky Henderson.
I am glad that Major League Baseball turned the blind eye to this guy's gambling situation. I'm glad that they acted. I'm glad they just acted like it's not a big deal. This guy should be protected. I'm very glad that Major League Baseball made the decisions that they made to allow this guy to get off with gambling.
Hey, so I want the Naughty Dread to jump on for a second. I see you posted something in the chat room.
I really gotta go, man.
I want to get the Naughty Dread's thoughts on this Shohei Ohtani and what he did this past week and the conversation that me and you were just having. Naughty, is it fair to say you're a bigger baseball guy than me?
Yes.
Is it fair to say he's the greatest baseball player ever because he's a combination of Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, and Ricky Henderson?
He said not even close. This guy's crazy. Watch this. This should be funny.
Why is it not even close? Tell us why.
First of all, he hasn't even pitched this year. So he's a DH.
He's hurt.
Yeah, but
injured.
Naughty, that's what he does. We're not talking about this year. We're talking about all together. You have to understand that, right? We're talking about his career in entirety. Go ahead.
Babe Ruth pitched too and played the field. Okay, I mean, this man he's not a 7-time Gold Glove winner like Barry Bonds. He hasn't hit 72 home runs in a season.
He hadn't been in the league. He hadn't been in the league 7 years to have a Golden Glove.
Before we start putting him over guys like Barry Bonds and all these other guys y'all naming, Ken Griffey Jr., let's let him continue to play and reach those accolades.
Well, really, Naughty, what we're talking about is at this point in his career and what he's done.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and listen to this, man.
He hasn't surpassed Barry Bonds. I'm sorry. Or Ken Griffey Jr.
I'm not listening to this.
A-Rod. He has.
So Naughty, you're not going to factor in the pitching thing, the base stealing thing, or nothing. Forget that.
He's great with great potential. He could be one of the greatest players ever. But to this point, just because he pitched a couple seasons and he's great, that doesn't mean he's better. That doesn't mean he surpassed what Barry Bonds has done.
Hold on. Naughty, hold on. We're talking about overall player. We're not talking about hitting. We're talking about overall player. Like overall, like do what they totally do. What they encompass totally, not just one area.
Yeah, you got to be a great defensive player too. I'm not saying he's not, but he's not a Gold Glove. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
He's mostly a DH when he hits. That means he's not playing the field.
Right.
So playing the field.
His field position is pitching. He's a pitcher. Does he hit? Does he catch? Go ahead.
Well, even when he pitched, he only going to pitch once in every 5 days. He's not going to pitch every day.
Okay. All right. Well, difference of opinions. Appreciate it, Naughty. And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. Let's grab a couple of messages in the chat room. Thank y'all for participating in the show. You're watching the Two Live Stews experience. Short show today, as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago. We need to do the show basically 5 hours or 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 5 days a week, because there's so much stuff to talk about, especially this part of the year. I'm actually making donuts in about 15 minutes. Got to go to work. Virtual call. Ryan just had to take the kids. Now, if we had a sponsor that was sponsoring the show and paying us, I don't know, $3-4 million, I would quit my job. I would. Okay. But as it stands right now, we don't have that sponsor. Maybe you have a business. Maybe you know somebody that's got deep, deep pockets and they have a business, you know. Just ignore this price point right here. We'll give you total show ownership, okay? You'll be the title sponsor of title sponsors if you want to cut us a check for $2 million, all right? Not only that, I said 3 or 4 hours. We'll go 5 or 6 hours for $1 million. We'll do that, all right? So email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. The great Arlie's coming up with Arlie World. A couple of entertainment stories out there. We'll talk to her in a few minutes and wrap up today's show. We got the last 48, which are the 5 biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group coming up here as well. Shouts out to Asia Wilson, unanimous winner of the WNBA MVP award. Very, very happy for her. Congratulations. I'm happy it was unanimous and nobody didn't play them Caitlin Clark games and give her some votes. She didn't receive any. Asia got every single vote, first place vote to win the MVP this year in the WNBA. Well deserved. They're saying that might be the best year than any WNBA player has ever had. So congratulations to her. From Creole Indian Doug, do you support the ATL Water Boys? No. And it's not that I don't. So for people not from Atlanta, we had the discussion earlier about the guy that was juggling bowling pins or whatever on a street corner here in Atlanta. The reason I don't tip these guys is, one, I feel like that they're able-bodied and they can go get a job. But 2, 9 times out of 10, I don't have any cash on me. Like, I never have cash on me. Never, ever, ever. I actually would have given that guy that you saw at the top of today's show, juggling the bowling pins, I would have given him $1, maybe 2, if I had it, because he did some stuff. He had a gimmick. He had something with him, okay? But nah. And the Water Boys, for people that don't know, Water Boys are these young boys most of the time. Some of them look kind of old because they got 5 o'clock shadows, but they'll stop you at the intersections of different streets in Atlanta, and they'll try to sell you some water. And they've got their own line of clothing. It's the craziest thing. They've got their own line of clothing. If you have the resources and the wherewithal to have your own line of clothing, okay, why are you out there selling water? The hustle part of that is sometimes they'll run up on somebody with big, deep pockets, and instead of getting $2 for a bottle of water or whatever, somebody will slip them $100. So it's worth it. You know, there's a lot of wealthy people in Atlanta, and so sometimes those people, they don't care. They'll give them $100, and it's worth their time at that point. That's from what I understand, that's how it works. So shouts out to the Water Boys selling their water. From Big Kev through, and shouts out to our boy B Rich, and I can't remember his boy's name, the guy he does a show with. There's a podcast called The Water Boys, and one of the hosts of the Water Boys podcast is one of our folk, B Rich. So shouts out to him. Big Kev 303, Ball Award to them boys up in Boulder. Number 2, number 12, go Buffs. Travis Hunter, Ball Award to Travis Hunter. Has over 130 yards receiving offensively, and then on defense makes the big play, shuts down. I'm pretty sure he shuts down whoever he's guarding in the game against Colorado State, or against Baylor, but makes the big hit on the running back to jar loose the ball and win the game in overtime for the Buffalo. So Ball Award to Travis Hunter. Shador, as I mentioned earlier, Ball Award to him, and Ball Award to Coach Prime. So I posted, I'm going to do this every week. Every time Colorado wins, I'm going to post the same meme. Oh, well, I guess we don't have to or get a chance to hear the Deion Sanders haters this morning. And it's funny, I'll put something like that, and the haters will expose themselves even more. Yeah, you're right. So I think it's funny. So Ball Award to Deion because, well, Doug, he didn't have a great game. They went for it on 4th and 8, which could have lost them a game and not even have them in position to win. Yeah, but they didn't, and they did win. Because if they would have lost, your ass would have been right up there, he-heeing, and throwing darts at dude. So they won. I don't care how much what he had to do with it. If they would have lost, y'all would have been blaming them. So they won. Give them the credit. Period. Arlie coming up next. Don't go away. 2 Live Stews.
The best of the 2 Live Stews experience.
People want me talking about dating a celebrity. People want me to date Sexy Red. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Well, but real quick,
I would never even throw my darn line in the sexy red water.
Listen,
Ooh,
if you're about the business of this show, and you can come up on Sexy Red, that would be huge for us.
Man, you crazy. I wouldn't put your penis in sexy red. I cleaned that up the best way I could.
God is good.
You gotta be
and
kidding
Lord, please
me.
forgive us. Lord, please forgive us.
God
is good all the time, and all the
kidding
time
me.
God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, that's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Yeah, man. If you got your PP on these streets, man, you need to put it in something that's gonna benefit the show. Straight up. Take one for the team.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. I'll sexy your red.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Welcome back to the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Ryan's out. Ryan's gone.
Ryan's lame.
Says he's got daddy duty or something like that.
No, it's great that he's a dad. Let me not talk about him and his daddy duty. That's amazing, but he's still lame.
L squared, huh? Arlie.
What's up, y'all?
The great Arlie Michelle joins us for Arlie World. Is it Arlie World?
Wood.
Arlie
When this
Wood.
freaky life we living in, it's wood.
And shouts out to everybody tuned into the show. Thank you very, very much. Shouts out to Bay 11. Okay, shouts out to Bay 11. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is stressful and dangerous. Don't you agree, Arlie?
Yes, indeed. I don't want it. I'm calling them immediately.
Right. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call. Bay 11 Towing response times always outpace those national brands. All right. Whether you're dealing with a flat tire, a dead battery, or a full-on breakdown, the team at Bay 11 Towing, grab a pencil. Okay. The team at Bay 11 Towing is ready to get you safely back on the road. All right. So write this number down. You might not need it right now. You're probably fine. Your car's probably fine. But you may need Bay 11 Towing. 404-770-6949. That's 404-770-69411. Bay 11 Automotive, serving the metro Atlanta area. Arlie, what's going on in the world of entertainment?
Y'all can also take a picture of it on the screen just in case your pencil needs sharpening. Just in case.
So last night on the wrap-up show, everybody associated with the show is giving me a hard time. People watching the show give me a hard time because I reference pens and pencils.
It's okay.
So y'all think is that everything should go on your little memo pad in your phone?
No. I'm just saying I take a picture, but I have pens still, Doug. I like paper. I put stuff in. See,
Right.
I put paper in. Then you see writings. I write.
Right.
I'm like you, Doug.
Bring back paper.
In the pod.
Right.
Paper.
Bring back paper. Paper, you don't have to put in a code to unlock it, to get in, or nothing like that. You just
got to figure out where you put it. Yeah. Yep. I write a note in here, but then I got to find it. And I don't know where I put it. So,
all right, so what's going on in the world of entertainment?
Y'all, what's up? Stew Nation, it's your girl Arlie Michelle, live and direct with the Two Live Stews and the Arliewood Report. Happy birthdays go out to Marvel superhero Anthony Mackie, who turns 46 today. Actor Lisa Ray in all white, 58 today. And
Lisa Ray is 58.
Baby, that thing looking good. I ain't sure 58.
She look good for 58.
She look good for any number. Hello.
Rapper. She getting a little bit of turkey meat under her chin a little bit, slightly.
Okay.
But
it's better than us putting you with Sexy Red. Should we move you to Lisa Ray?
No,
Would you like that?
You can move me to Lisa Ray from Sexy Red.
You just will not cooperate. You got to
Yeah.
put your pee in somebody in these streets so we can talk about it, Doug. Anyway, rapper, producer, record head of So Def, Jermaine Dupri.
How old is JD?
52 today.
Okay, all right. Happy birthday,
Class of
JD.
90. Welcome.
So
Yes.
we with the same issue that we have now going forward for the rest of our lives with MC Shan, because my brother just talked all sideways out of his neck about the guy.
Not gonna get anybody.
We have the same issue with Jermaine Dupri.
Uh-oh.
Because Ryan frequently used to take jabs at Jermaine Dupri, about his height. That man can't control. It's his mama them fault he's 4'2". All right, we live in Atlanta. Why would you make a shot at Jermaine Dupri?
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. He is actually taller than 4'2", so it looks like
Big
Brother Doug took up Ryan's.
I
I'm standing next to that dude. He tall.
I don't know. I don't know if he's taller than that. And we love Jermaine Dupri, but Ryan can't resist taking shots at people, just like he did at MC Shan. You think MC Shan don't want his teeth? That was unnecessary.
He mentioned that he was comfortable without them. Shout out to all the people who came and saw us at Game Changers. It was so good to meet put so many names with faces out here in this chat. So hey y'all,
Yeah,
it was great.
It was great.
Yes, I think Ryan go far. When you can see him going, but you can't stop him. So I get
it's too late. It's too late.
It's too late. He's already put his insert foot in mouth, and he don't care.
Right. What else you got, Arlie?
Okay, so listen, I want to know, Doug, does size matter? Just want to know if size matters. Tree.
And what respect are we talking? Let me make sure we're on the same page.
Right. We're about to have a no diddy pause all day, every day. I'm coming out. So 5.1 inches is the guidelines that most doctors follow when helping someone decide if they need treatment. The average size, 3.1 if flaccid, 5.1 if erect. Yet I don't make numbers. I don't lie. Numbers might. I don't know. And it is determined by your X chromosome. So if you're mad about it, blame your mama, because that's where you get your X chromosome from. And according to Jerry Jones, it's very important somehow. Go, Tree.
That's pretty good right there. He showed balance. 5'9.5", 210. 5'9", 210. 4'1". 9 and 3-inch head. 8.5-inch dick.
All right. So apparently 8.5 inches makes you do something. I don't know. Tear up people's insides, run faster. I don't know.
Makes you a better athlete, evidently. So that audio is kind of grainy. But Jamie Foxx was sitting next to Jerry Jones. I'm guessing at a practice or something. You know, Jamie Foxx is from Texas. He's probably a big Dallas fan. And they were talking casually, and Jamie Foxx was recording it. Jerry Jones clearly wasn't aware.
Unaware.
And he started talking about players and their man tool size.
Yeah. Not sure how a 5 and he's 5'9.5". So Jesus, I'm just trying to imagine it. And at 210 pounds, he runs a 4.41. His hands are 9 and 3 inches, and then his penis size comes up. Now, how that's recorded, I've seen the combines. You jumping up, your hand span. I mean, like your span from one end to the other, your speed, your agility, running all this stuff. I do not remember them ever giving us that statistic to tell us about sports.
Well,
if so, ladies will really be more interested in football. I'm gonna tell you now.
So a couple of things about that. Jerry Jones sounded real slave owner, plantation owner-ish with that. With that comment, because that's one of the things they used to judge the Bucks based on their manhood. So Jerry Jones sounds real slave ownerish in that,
or some or freaky deaky. He on some Diddy. Lord Jesus help us.
And the second thing is, remember at the combine, they actually make the players walk out butt naked except for wearing some little biker shorts or whatever, and stand in front of the owners and the scouts.
They do.
So that's been a big thing. It's very
auction
block-ish when they do that. And from what I understand, or as far as I know, they still do it.
Yep.
Like 25 years ago, this was 25 years ago, this was a big controversy in sports that they would humiliate these guys like this. Now the owners and the scouts say, well, we want to see their muscle structure. We want to see if they're, how defined they are, whatever the case may be. It's very slave ownerish to say the least.
Just like with the slaves, it's high price. I used to call it high price slavery. I mean, they getting paid. Let me not. At least slaves didn't get paid; they were paid for, but they don't make the kind of money the owners. The structure is just crazy. But the fact that we're talking about penis size in a sporting event, like I don't know if the sport is lifting weights with your penis. I don't know.
And let me say something. Jerry Jones is breaking man law saying something like that
all day long.
Man law. Listen, I don't even know if I should talk about this.
I mean, and if you could have seen,
I'm gonna talk about this the most friendly way I can. I've been in plenty of locker rooms in my day. Okay, there's clearly differences in some dudes to the others. Not even paying attention. You just happen to be washing around, and you looking around, and you getting, and you like, damn, man, right? Okay, but we never talk about it.
No, it's not a discussion.
Dudes on the football team, dudes on the team, dudes in the locker room never talk about that. And for Jerry Jones to talk about that openly with Jamie Foxx, you don't know Jamie Foxx like that.
Or maybe
for him to talk about it like that means that he's very comfortable in that type of conversation.
And they're probably all talking about it like that.
Absolutely.
Nasty wig rolls.
You best believe all the owners' meetings, all of the golf outings that they have, that's exactly how they're talking.
Because it is a known thing that, well, not known. So I did a little research to find out if, there is scientific evidence to show that men of color have larger penis sizes than others. And
that's 100% true. But nobody's.
Yeah, well, and we're talking about averages, everybody. We're talking about averages. So we're not saying every black man is bigger, but they found that it was only some small point something inches, not some, the large. The word large now is just so, but yeah, if the average, so they say literally if they feel like they need to get you some help, 5.1 is the average. So black men is outweighing the pole people in the world, according to them, just by leaps and bounds. They are sticking and moving in so many ways that we just can't even imagine. So yeah,
I don't think that Till Dog 12 says, was Jerry Jones checking those fellas out for Diddy?
Maybe he could. Hey, he has probably been to some beauty parties. Let's just be clear. The freak offs happen. And y'all know how Dallas used to roll back in the day. They was allegedly, and they had Trump
the White House,
all kind of stuff. They had the White House. They had that house where they had all the women. They had the drugs. They were just having themselves a good little time. So I'm sure that's something they did. You're going to pick a player with a big tallywhacker so that he can entertain. I don't know, but I just
tallywhacker. What are we in? We in the second grade. Tallywhacker. That's a second grade term.
My grandmother calls it a skeeter worm. It's so funny when she says it. 90-some-year-old talking about a skeeter worm. Anyway, so yeah, y'all watch out. Hold your cups and hide your stuff because hide your junk. They looking at it.
Okay, so let's jump to the last 48. And Arlie, I want you to join me on this. And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. Matter of fact, let all four of us join. And I want to get everybody's thoughts on the last 48. These are the 5 biggest memes in the last 48 hours. All right. Ryan had to skedaddle. I got to go in the next 5 minutes. And let's discuss them. Heisman Trophy favorites: Cam Ward, Jackson Dart of Ole Miss, Jalen Milroe, the quarterback from Tennessee. I'm not even going to pronounce his last name. Dylan Gabriel. What's interesting about this naughty dread in particular? What's interesting about this? What name are they missing?
I mean, that's clear. It's Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter!
Wrong for that.
I don't know who came up with that.
ESPN came up with that. Put it back up one more time, Tree. Travis Hunter is not on this list. Right. Very quarterback-centric, quarterback-heavy. They got Jalen Milroe, the quarterback from Alabama. Right. But wait a minute. Travis Hunter clearly is the best football player in the country. Why is he not on ESPN's betting list? And so this isn't personal. ESPN saying the betting odds are these are the guys, and this is the order of who's going to win the Heisman Trophy.
Right.
Who's betting on that?
And that's probably a Deion issue.
Anybody who's watching college football understands that the best player in the country is Travis Hunter. and I would bet my money that he would win.
Right. All right. So shouts out to Paul Joseph, top contributor in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. You can join the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group if you'd like. And thank you for joining us today. You can only keep 3. All right. I want to get all of y'all thoughts on this. What 3 out of these legendary superstar female singers are you choosing?
Janet coming off my list because she just said some stupid ish yesterday.
Wait a minute. What did Janet say? Give me the quick synopsis of what Janet said.
She's talking about Kamala. She heard she was not black, that she was Indian and her dad white. And I heard that and blah, blah, blah. So she on some MAGA BS.
I didn't know. I saw that floating around the interweb and I didn't know what it was all about. And I forgot to look it up. What? Come on, Janet.
So Janet come off my list. I love me some Janet. Love her. Always love her, but you're stupid. So she coming off my list.
All right.
Because she ain't hoodwink like a lot of people are.
The lady is black, Naughty.
We ain't got enough time for it, Naughty. We don't have enough.
Jill Scott, Anita Baker. Oh, this hard. Ooh.
It's not hard.
This hard. It's hard.
Sade,
Jill,
and Mariah. No, we didn't pick the same one.
Let me see it one more time.
I can live without Mariah.
Let me see it one more time, Tree. Give me Lauryn Hill. Give me Jill Scott. And give me Mary J. Blige, the soundtrack to my life. Mary J. Blige.
I know. I need to see. Yeah, Jill,
Mary J. Blige is the soundtrack to my college years. I'm picking Mary J. Blige. If you graduated in the early 90s, Mary J. Blige is your choice as well. All right. So
I have a question about this one, Doug, please, if I can speak. What did you mean? Who did what bet? What did they do bet? Crime or rap? Like, what are we talking about?
Oh, now you're trying to be funny.
We're
talking about the best label, like the hottest label, biggest acts, made the most money, had the biggest presence in music. Go back to the Four Office.
Death Row. Oh, Jesus. Bad Boy or Death Row. I'm have to torn only because they had some of the biggest names. They had Pac and Biggie. But I love No Limit and Cash Money because I was in New Orleans and they was hot. But yeah, either Bad Boy or Death Row because of Pac and Biggie.
I got to go with Bad Boy. And this is ironic because of all of this stuff going on with Puffy. When I just said Mary J. Blige was the soundtrack to my life in the early 90s and while I was in college, ending college, Bad Boy was the soundtrack to all our lives in the mid 90s. I'm gonna tell you that. And that's really a tough one because I love No Limit. I love what Master P did with the game. I love Death Row. I love all of them, but I think I would slightly take Bad Boy over the other 3.
Yeah.
What?
Best college football uniforms. Who you taking, Naughty?
Well, I always like Oregon because Oregon got 1,000 different uniforms.
Right.
I think I got to go with you and agree. I think I got to go with Oregon. I like USC's too as well because USC's uniform has not changed in 40 years. And it's just clean, nice. Not many other schools have that same color scheme outside of Iowa State, but I like number 7 as well.
And I like number 10 only because it's my high school colors. Woohoo!
Okay, and last one. Oh my gosh.
You picked it.
The Simpsons did it again.
My God.
This is from a previous period, a previous episode of The Simpsons, maybe 15 plus years ago. And it appears to show Puff Daddy running from the police. I think that's what they're saying, right?
I feel like the Simpsons are the Illuminati or B613.
So I had time to think about this thing this weekend. I don't think Puffy's going to make it out of there alive, man.
Oh, you just had time to think about it.
I had time. I had time to think about it. I think that same thing happened to Epstein.
Yeah, absolutely.
I told y'all
he's going to mysteriously.
I would agree.
Kill himself because they're trying to suppress him. They don't want him talking about everything that he knows.
Well, he's not.
I hate that. I hope that I'm wrong, and I don't want to speak that to existence. I hope I'm wrong, but this is all that anyone can talk about, and people are scared, and there's a lot at stake here.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the worst probably is going to happen to Puff Daddy, man.
6 months ago when we broke the story, well, we didn't break the story, but when we discussed the story, when we discussed the story, I told y'all then, I said, I hope we can go back and look at the footage. I said, I do not want for him what happened to Epstein. So
I think a lot of people having that take now, kind of, it'll be real fishy if something happened to him now. So
they won't care.
Yeah, just like it wasn't fishy when Epstein died in jail, mysteriously.
No.
But I don't think a lot of people were predicting that Epstein wouldn't make it. Like people are literally out in large numbers saying Diddy won't make it. So
we're still waiting on this list. Where's the list, Naughty?
I don't know what it is.
What list you're talking about?
There's a list supposedly of people that were on the island. The Epstein Island, and that they'll like promise it to us on a Tuesday, and so we do. Maybe I don't want to reveal my
sources,
not my sources, but I do feel kind of conspiracy theorist, and I'm saying, what are they distracting us from right now? And I don't condone anything, whatever.
Absolutely not.
What are they trying to make us look over here? What's up with 23andMe and all that stuff? The 23andMe people.
Okay, I got a dip. Make sure that you join us on Thursday, 7 a.m. Eastern time for the Two Live Stews. We'll be on for 2 hours then. The Two Live Stews experience. Thank you, Arlie. Thank you, Naughty. Thank you, Tree. Make sure that you follow, subscribe to the show.
Please.
Two Live Stews, Facebook.com or Two Live Stews, YouTube.com. They both air live at the same time. Okay, then you can go back and watch the re-air anytime you want. Two Live Stews, YouTube.com, and Two Live Stews, Facebook.com. Thank y'all. I got to go. Peace.
Thank you.
Peace.
Why won't it show? Bye.
Uh-oh.